Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a pick a card read. This time it's about what you think about someone. So your person, whoever's popping into your mind, whether it's someone you're in a relationship with or someone you're just out of a relationship with, what you think about them, what you think that they're going through at the moment versus what is actually going on for them at the moment, and what they're going through right now. And so you get to choose which one you are attracted to. I've got new crystals and new shells and a new flower, of course, too. And so which one is calling to you? The crystal, the flower, or the shell? Got a new shell here as well. So yeah, they're all, I don't know, a couple of them are very similar to each other. So you might want to check out more than one this time, and the other one's completely different. And so you take your pick. Which one is attracting you? The crystal, the flower, or the shell? Now, as usual, I'm going to put timestamps in the description box and also in the comments too, along with the deeper dive link as well. So if you do resonate with these readings, then you can book that deeper dive. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars, and you get a written reading to go along with this. And it's going to go more into why this situation is happening, if it's like some kind of conflict or breakup at the moment, or time out at the moment, guidance for this relationship, and then what might happen in the future with this relationship, where it's headed, that kind of thing. So hopefully a useful reading to go with this if it's resonating with you. So take your pick, you guys, and I will see you in your reading. So if you chose the crystal, then this one is for you, crystal. So let's see so who do you think they are? What do you think is going on for them? And what is actually going on for them? Who are they in reality? And so as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive into this, an extended version. It's a written reading that goes with this. So if this does resonate with you, then you're going to want to book in for that, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into why this situation happened, why there's disparity, why you're seeing them as someone that they're not. So what caused the situation in the first place, say if it's a breakup or if there's been an argument or something like that, or a difference in opinions, let's put it that way, and some guidance for this relationship to move it forward as well. And what else? And yeah, where this is headed as well, like the outcome of it. So it's all like kind of the future stuff, the useful stuff, if this is resonating with you. So let me get the cards out, crystals, and then I'll be right back with you after this. Okay, that's your cards, crystals. So, what is it you're thinking about this person? Or who do you think they are? What do you think's going on for them right now? And so, this could be a situation where you're kind of not in contact at the moment. But it's interesting the difference between both of these sides here. And so, I'm picking up from this. You think that they're more sorted than they actually are, because you think they're the King of Pentacles here. So, you think that you think that they have something that they don't have. So it could be that this person is portrayed that they've got a lot of money, yet they don't. They're trying to manifest a lot of money. They're trying to manifest a lot of money. Sorry, there's a message just popping up there that I wanted to get some information on. So you think that they've got a lot of money, or they've got something, maybe they're holding it back from you. It could be that this person has lied to you, or just maybe withheld the truth, maybe just let you believe something about them, that they've got money, that they're in a more secure financial situation than they are. Maybe they've let you believe that they own something when they don't actually own something like that. You're seeing them as like having something. What's actually going on for them is they are manifesting something. They're trying to manifest. Maybe you made an assumption about them. They're kind of embarrassed about that. They're trying to manifest it because they don't want to disappoint you. That very well could be what's going on there. Now, you're also thinking that they're the Ace of Emotions. So you think that they are maybe giving love offers to other people, or you think that they are in a position to give you a love offer, to offer their heart to you. And I don't feel like they are. I feel like they've got to work on something. Like, this is so similar to the flowers as well, because they've got the Star. What's actually going on for them? It's like they are wishing for things. They're trying to manifest things. They want something to happen. You think that they've already got it. You think that they've already manifested this thing. Maybe they were so into that magician energy, so into trying to manifest something, that they were acting as if, that they were doing that manifestation stuff, and you have believed that, which is a good thing, which means that they're manifesting it soon, right? Because if you've believed that, but they're not actually, they're wishing they could be in a position to offer this love to you, but they're not actually in that position yet, or they don't feel like they're in that position yet. Got forgiveness behind this too, and so I feel like that this is a wish of yours, for you to forgive them, or for them to forgive you. You're wanting some forgiveness here, or you're thinking that's what needs to happen. They need to be in that. They need to be forgiven, or they need to come apologize to you. Yeah, that's what it is. They need to apologize to you. That's what you're seeing. You think that they need to apologize to you. Maybe they do as well. Because I don't think that they've lied to you, although they've got the devil there. Let's see when we get further into this. I don't think from the start of what I've already said, it doesn't seem like they've lied to you, but I think they have withheld some information. I don't think they've been 100% truthful with you. And who is, right? We don't reveal everything, especially if this is like the start of a relationship. Don't reveal everything to people. You don't tell all. Especially if you're trying to manifest something, if you're trying to keep positive minded, that kind of thing. And so you're thinking, oh look, no, they've got anger behind this as well. So they're trying to manifest something, they're really wishing for something, and they've got anger behind that. So you're wanting them to come in with an apology, but they're kind of angry. Maybe they're angry at you with the way that you've handled this. Maybe you turned your back on them, something like that. Whatever went down, they're angry about it. They're not ready to give you an apology. They're not even feeling like an apology is due yet. They're busy trying to do something for themselves here, and maybe for you guys too. Maybe they're busy trying to manifest something so that they can come and give you this love offer. You think that they've already got it sorted. You think that they're just sitting pretty, they've got, and they're just keeping it away from you. And it's just not true. Now this is interesting. This next part is interesting because this really complicates things, right? You're seeing them as a Queen of Swords, which is somebody who's cut something out, someone that's saying no, someone that's kind of really in their power, someone that's cut something out. That's what you're seeing them as. You think that they've got rid of something out of their lives. What is actually true is the devil. This person could be an addict, and you think that they're not anymore. You think that they've let that go, and they haven't. They're still in the grips. This could be like an alcoholic. You think that they've let that go. No, still in the grips. Even if they're not drinking alcohol, still in the grips of that addiction. You think that they've let go of an ex, maybe in a divorce situation, something like that. Nope, they're still in that situation. There's something about this, whatever is that important thing that you think that they've let go of, something that was dark in their lives, it's still in their lives. It's still got a hold on them, or they believe that it's got a hold on them as well. It could just be in their minds that, because that's what the devil is, right? It's negativity, it's our dark side. It's the dark side that's not accepted within us. The dark side that hasn't been healed within us. That could have something to do with this anger as well. Because if they're busy trying to heal themselves from whatever this negativity, this devil energy is, and you're stepping in, seeing them as like, no, you've got everything sorted. It's not a problem. That's not going to feel very supportive to them. And I'm not saying that they've been 100% honest. Like, I'm really picking up that they haven't been 100% honest with you and let you know these things. But it's still kind of annoying them. They don't want to come and apologize because they've got stuff going on. So you're seeing them as a page of emotions. You're seeing them as immature. That's what I was getting from this. You're seeing them as immature, especially emotionally immature. I'm picking up on like a lot. This is an argument. It feels like you guys have had an argument, right? And yeah, you're totally not on the same page. Six of emotions. What's actually happening? Immature. You think they're immature, but look. The Six of Emotions. This is about reminiscing. This is about like childhood dreams. They've got this. They do have a childlike nature. Yeah, for sure. Because they're trying to make their dreams come true. It's like they're tapping into that inner child to make their dreams come true. So they do have this childlike quality to them, but it's all about their dreams and it's about them reminiscing. This is also the soulmate card as well, so you're seeing them as immature emotionally, but I'm really feeling like they're just trying to be the person that they know that they are and that what they've always wanted. That's the Star and the Magician too. They don't just want to have you if they do want you, because this is the soulmate card, so they might be seeing you as a soulmate as well. But they want everything, like they want the whole life sorted, maybe to be in that relationship with you as well. This is so similar to flowers. Like if you were attracted to that flower one, then watch that one as well. You think it's divine timing, and I feel like this is a kind of a negative kind of divine timing, as in you think that you dodged a bullet. You think that this blow up, this argument happened to save you from them, because you've got quite a negative view of them. Even though you think that they're sorted, you're still like, well, then why haven't they given me, why haven't they offered me this Ace of Emotions then? Why haven't they offered me this Ace of Cups? They've got so much. Why aren't they giving it me? Why aren't they extending that to me? Why aren't they being generous if they've got so much? And so I really feel like you think that you've dodged a bullet here with this argument. It feels a little sabotagey from you, actually. It feels like you're kind of waiting for that other shoe to drop in this relationship. And something happened, and then you're like, ooh, well, it's a good thing that happened, because it was inevitably going to fail anyway. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up from you, crystals. What's really going on is omens. They've got some stuff going on. They really do. They've got some negative stuff in their lives. They're wanting this Six of Emotions. They're dreaming of it. They're trying to manifest that life that they really want. But there's these omens happening. I feel like the signs that they're getting in their life, it's the negative stuff. It's the stuff that they've got to clear up. And they're so desperately trying to get away from that. But it has something to do with this anger too. The devil, anger, omens. Omens, it's like signs, but it's the negative form of signs, you know? Omens, feeling scared, feeling wary of things. Things turning up in your life and it's like, oh no, this is going to happen now. You're mirroring each other in this because you're feeling exactly the same way about this relationship. Oh no, something's going to happen. And then when it did happen, when you had an argument, you were like, see, I told you so. That's sabotage, right? You both got sabotages going on here. I'll go deeper into that in the extended, in the deeper dive here, to help you sort this relationship out, right? So, relationship-wise, what do you think is going on with them? You think they're keeping an open mind? You think that they're open to relationship right now? What's actually going on for them? So you might have seen them with someone. You might have seen, or be watching them on social media and seeing them doing things. What's actually going on is they're letting their friends help them. And so if you have seen them, if you've seen like pictures of them with someone else, you think that they're open to a relationship. They're not. They're open to friendships at the moment. I mean, they're getting their friends to help them. They're actually asking their friends to help them. You might be thinking like, why haven't they come to me for help? Because you're not the right person to help them. You don't want to be the savior. So similar to flowers. You don't want to be the savior. You don't want to have that position. They don't want you to be that either. It feels like this is something that they need to sort out themselves, right? And don't you want someone like that sorts out their own shit and then comes to you instead of heaping all of that on your shoulders? Aren't you that person that sorts out your own shit and wouldn't heap it onto their shoulders? That's what you want. And that's what's happening. They're getting their friends to help them because the friends are in the right position to help them. You think grounding their energy. It's safe to be in my body, it says on the other side of this card. So you see them as grounded, as having what, as being this King of Pentacles. And you think that they're safe. You think that they're sorted and that they're safe at the moment. They don't feel that. They feel like they're healing their heart. They've got this polishing my heart. They're healing at the moment. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. They are in full-on healing mode at the moment. They're trying to manifest, but that, when we're trying to manifest, that does get... Because when we're trying to manifest, all of the ways that we're not aligned show up, and that we get to heal those things, right? And so they're in healing mode at the moment. They're not grounded. They're not as sorted as you think they are. You see them as hiding away in the cave, like they're just hiding from you, withholding from you, hiding from you. What's actually going on with them? They're committed. The ring is about commitment. And what happens as somebody's getting ready for commitment, they commit to themselves first. So this feels like they're committing to themselves first. They're trying to manifest something here. They've got a lot of healing to do, this person. You've got to commit to themselves first. You've got to let them do this. But that's what they're seeking in the end, is a committed relationship. They're healing, ready for that. I don't know, it just feels like maybe you guys got together or you met this person and they just kind of made them feel bad about themselves rather than making them feel good. I used to have a housemate that would, back in the days of DVDs, we would take it in turns to get to hire DVDs, and we'd all sit around, housemates together, watching the DVDs. Anyway, I can't even remember what his name is. It was his turn to get the DVDs, and he bought really similar theme, or hired similar theme DVDs, and they were all like junky movies. And we watched the first one, and he said, "I love movies like this because it makes me feel really good about myself." It's funny, but it's true, right? When we watch up those messed up things, it makes us feel good about ourselves and our lives. We think, "Oh my God, I'm really sorted. Like, I'm great." We might be down on ourselves before we see someone else's plight like that, and then we think, oh no, well, we're good. You've kind of got the opposite situation going on here with this person. You're good, or you're in a better, more secure, more grounded position than they are in your life right now. and them meeting you just makes them feel shit about themselves, to put it frankly. It makes them feel shit about themselves because they aren't that sorted. They've got this devil stuff going on. They've got a lot of healing to do. They've got anger. They're trying to manifest stuff. It's not happening for them. They're just like being shown what they need to heal. And it's like, seriously, have you been there? Seriously, they've got to let go. It's a frustrating place to be when you've got keep on getting healing stuff coming up over and over. So let's see what else you think about them. Think they're taking action. They are taking action. You're right about that. Gateway. Ooh, you see them as a gateway to a different life. That's interesting. So you see them as bringing a lot into your life, or as able to bring a lot into your life. You really do hold this person in high regard than they hold themselves in, by the way. You see them as relaxing. I don't feel that they are relaxing at all. I think they're hard at work. And you see them as change, again, bringing change into your life. So this gateway and this change, you see them as a person that can really bring something to your life, like a positive effect in your life. Maybe bringing new aspects to your life. I don't know what it is. You know, like bringing new hobbies to your life, or bringing new people to your life, or all of the above. You see them as that kind of gateway, because you see them as already having that, and they don't right now. They don't. What's actually going on for them? They're being open. They're open to new beginnings. They're open to change. They're very open. This is a very open person that's trying to heal themselves and trying to manifest things. So they are open. They're just not aligned yet. They're just working on that alignment. And purity. They do have a pure heart in this. They're quite innocent in it, and they're quite frustrated. I'm picking up a frustrated energy from them. They're frustrated with a lot. They're frustrated that they can't get things to happen. And any pressure, if you're putting pressure on this person because you think they've already got it sorted and they haven't, it's just going to make it worse for them. So don't pressure them at all. Like, don't be getting in touch with this person saying, come on, you know, give me this thing. You've got it. Why aren't you giving it to me? It's just going to make them even more angry. They're getting enough signs and omens in their life that stuff is not good at the moment. They've got enough shit going on, really. Yeah, they've got a lot of healing to do, this person. They're not as far along as you think. And I'm sorry if they kind of lied to you about that. But, you know, it is embarrassing to admit these things, right? Especially when you're trying to impress someone. And I think that they had tried to impress you, and I think they kind of did impress you, because you're seeing them as this, as taking action in this gateway, and gateway to change, positive change in your life. So they did impress you. And now they're like, oh shit, now I've got to live up to this. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle. It's a struggle to live up to it. So any pressure you put on them, just step back from them. Give them a chance to sort their stuff out. It might take some time as well. Crystals. So there you go, crystals. If that is resonating with you and you do want to find out why all of this happened, like why did you come together in the first place? If you do match each other's energy quite a lot with this sabotage. I'm going to go into that as well. But why did this come about in the first place? This argument, whatever this conflict is. How can you move forward from here? Like some guidance for this, and like a possible outcome of this relationship as well. Where is it headed? If you want that, get that deeper dive. It's just $20 Australian, which is about 15 American dollars. I'll pop a link for that up there. There'll be a link in the description and in the comment boxes for that as well, if you would like that. It's a written reading that goes with this. So thank you so much for watching, crystals. And don't forget, click like and subscribe to my channel as well. And I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, so flower people, if you chose the flower, then this one is for you. Let's find out who you think they are, what's going on for them, versus what is actually going on for them and who they really are. So whoever it is that you're thinking about, let's do this. I'm going to get the cards out right now. Of course, there's going to be an extended version to this as well for more information on them, and maybe how to sort this out as well if it shows up that there's some problems going on. I'm giving you a little better view because I'm going to get more cards out, right? And so I've put it way up there, you're way up there, so that you can hopefully see what's going on here. So let me get the cards out and I'll see you on the other side over this. Okay, so there's the cards out. Now, this seems to be quite a frustrating situation for you, flowers, people. Let's get into it. Who do you think they are? Who do you, what do you think is going on for them? So you're seeing them as this person that's kind of footloose, fancy free, kind of, they don't care. You're seeing them as like not caring, just like having a good time. It feels like you're going through something right now with this person, and you're seeing them as like not caring at all, as if that's the 10 of emotions along with the Page of Swords there. And so as if they're just having a great time, like they're getting fulfilled, they're getting what they want, disregarding you, that kind of thing. So you're seeing them, you're thinking that they are really having a good time of it, don't care about you, happy, carefree, that kind of thing. They're honoring your energy behind that, and so you're thinking that they're not honoring your energy at all. You don't think that they're reciprocating your energy. You don't think that they care about you. I mean, you don't think that they are feeling the same things as you. That's what this is saying. They're not honoring your energy there. So let's go to what is actually happening with them, who they actually are. They're feeling completely bound at the moment. So there's some circumstances that are stopping them from engaging with you. They're not footloose and fancy free at all. And instead, they're in this 9 of emotions. There's something that they've got to sort out. They're bound by something at the moment. They're feeling really bound, like they can't make a move towards you, like they can't give you what you want, because they're having to. The 9 is, they're not in the 10 of emotions like you thought. They're in the 9 of emotions, which means they've got to do it for themselves first. So there's something that they've got to sort out in their life that's binding them, and they don't feel like they can come to you until it's sorted out. They've got to do it for themselves, right? The 9 is about being an independent person, sorting something out. The 10 is coming together with someone else. So you're thinking that they're with someone else, and they're getting this happiness with someone else. They're getting their fulfillment, that last cup that they want with someone else. Here they're not. They're trying to do something by themselves so that they're ready to have that 10 of cups with you. And so you've got them wrong there. And they're growing at the moment. They're totally focused on getting ready for you, is what I'm hearing. So this feels to me like it's been a breakup situation, or someone that you're interested in and it's not come together yet. They're well aware of what you offer, is what I'm feeling. And they don't feel like they live up to that yet. And they want to live up to that yet. So they feel bound by something. Now it could be a past relationship, it could be work, it could be a financial situation, it could be they're tied into a contract, it could be that they can't move house yet and you're in a different location. The binds could be anything, right? Could just be a confidence thing. It could be that they don't feel like they're successful enough yet, that kind of thing. You're seeing them as the emperors here. The empress or the emperor, as in they've got it all. They are, the empress and the emperor, they are the culmination of all of the kings and the queens. So they've got the money sorted, they've got the heart sorted, they've got the passion sorted, and what's the other one? Oh, their ideas. They've got the mind sorted too. So you're seeing them as stable and ready. That's what it is. You're seeing them as stable and ready, and I don't think they are that at all. The Knight of Materials here, you're seeing them as stable and ready, and they could come in and offer you what you wanted, but they're just deciding not to. You're seeing them as having it all and just deciding not to give you that. Well, we've seen that that's not the truth. They don't feel like they've got it all. Even if you look at them and think that they've got it all, they're not feeling like that at all. They're feeling like they're not enough. But you're seeing that like they've got all and change. You want them to change. You want them to change their mind. You want them to come forward. So this is you thinking that they've got it all sorted. They've just chosen not to offer it to you, but that's not the truth of it at all. And so maybe look at your own self-worth there, because if you're thinking that they've got it all sorted and they obviously haven't, they're more of a mirror of you, then this will be asking you to look at what needs to be changed within yourself. Maybe you need to do the same kind of thing too, is be more independent and give yourself that love, fulfill yourself, that 10 of emotions, be the 9 of emotions instead, like they're doing. Try and fulfill yourself so that you're ready for this. So it could be that you think that you're completely ready because you're kind of projecting this onto them as well. And I'm picking up that, if they're not ready, then you're probably not ready either. You've probably got some work to do there as well. So what's actually going on for them? They're wishing that they were that empress or the emperor. They're still wishing, they're still wanting this to come true. But they're heartbroken right now. They've got the 5 of emotions, so that they're not seeing that it's possible. They're focused on the lack. They're focused on the lack of love at the moment, but they're really wishing for that love. So I feel that they're in a more positive mindset than you think they are. About your relationship, about you and your relationship, and they're wishing for that, but they're seeing that it's lacking. They're seeing that it's not there for them what they want, and other things aren't there for them what they want too. There's lots of things that they want in life, and they're just not ready. This is someone that's not ready for a relationship if you're trying to get into a relationship with this person, because they've got some stuff to sort out. But it's looking very positive. I mean, it's looking very hopeful. They're trying to get ready with this, and they're wishing for it, but they're seeing the lack of it at the moment, and a lack of other things as well. Got teaching behind that. So they're learning right now, they're learning about themselves. So it feels like you've planted a seed in this person. Maybe you met this person, or maybe you had a relationship with this person and then it broke up. And it's like you planted a seed in them, and now they're learning from that, they're growing, and they're trying to sort this out. They are trying to sort this out, and they are wishing for this relationship. Because look at this. You've got release your ex. You think that they're releasing you. You think that they see you as their ex and they're releasing you. But what is actually going on in them is that they're giving the relationship a chance. So they haven't let go of it at all. They're still holding on. They're still thinking about you. They're still focused on you. They haven't moved on. You think that they've released you and they've moved on to their 10 of cups, and they haven't at all. They're giving your relationship a chance. They're giving your relationship a chance by trying to get ready for it and doing those things, breaking those binds, doing those things that they need to do to feel ready for it. You're seeing them as an empty room, as nothing, as not giving you anything. Like, you're really thinking that this person is like 100% aware of what they're doing, and they're just choosing not to. It's like somebody that has a full room, but they're choosing to show you an empty room, and that's not the case with them at all. They feel like they are an empty room. That's what they feel like, that they are an empty room, and that they don't have the things to offer you at the moment. What's actually happening for them is this comic It's the person that pretends that they're happy, the person that puts a smile on their face, that pretends everything's all right. You know, the one that cracks jokes when really they're dying inside. And so if you're seeing them doing this, it's a mask. They're masking how they're truly feeling. They want to give this relationship a chance. They're working on it. And they're working on it by themselves first to get ready for that too. And so it could be you've had a big impact on their life. You really impress them. And they want to step up and they want to actually get themselves ready for that. I'm feeling for a lot of them it's in their work. They've got to step up in their work or their finances, something like that, to feel ready for you. But they are actually working on this relationship, even if they aren't working in the relationship at the moment. Even if it's like no contact, a no contact situation that you're in right now. You think that they are acknowledging apprehension. So you think that they're apprehensive about this. When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm sure, it's always a no. So you're thinking that they're saying no to you, and because they're apprehensive about you. I'm feeling that that's not true. So that, yeah, you're thinking that they're saying no, that it's a clear no to you because they're not saying yes and moving forward to you. What's actually happening is they're honoring adversity. So a fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. So I feel like they've got a lot of passion for you, so much so that they're actually getting ready. You know, someone takes a step back, they haven't necessarily, maybe, have communicated that to you. Otherwise you wouldn't be watching this, right? If they had communicated that to you, you wouldn't be watching this and you would know exactly where they're at. But they're honoring adversity. So the passion for you has ignited something in them to sort something out in her life. Like this. It's just saying the same thing over and over, isn't it, these cards? But there's a passion. They do have a passion for you there. So you think, yeah, this is interesting, because here's your glimmer of hope here. So it's not all bad. You're not thinking, like, this may be what your ego is saying about them, right? But look at these cards here. You've got trust. So there's an element in you that's trusting them to change their focus, that they are focused on you. So that there's a part of you that does believe in them and thinks that they are focused on you and they're transforming themselves. This is really positive. And so I think you guys, you need to change your mind about this person and maybe see it through their eyes too. It's a shame that they haven't communicated what's actually going on for them, but you do have this part of you. And so listen to that part of you, the part that trusts them, that they're changing the focus, that they are transforming, that part that has the hope, that sees the best in them, that thinks, yeah, maybe they are sorting themselves out, especially after you've seen this. So tap into this part of you that trusts them more. No, it could be that you've had trust issues. I'm going to go deeper into this, into what has caused this situation and what will come about from it, and some guidance toward that as well to help you through to move forward in this situation. But I'm really feeling, tap into that side of you more, and don't listen to your ego, that fearful part of you so much that's saying, oh, they just don't want me. They know what they're doing and they just don't want me, because it's not true. They are giving this relationship a chance. Wow, yeah. So they've got protection. They're actually protecting you from something. So something that's going on with them, something that's binding them, whether it's an ex, a divorce, the work, money situation. The reason that they haven't communicated it to you, one, they're probably a little bit embarrassed about it and they don't want to admit to you that they're flawed or they've got something wrong, because they want to protect you from it. They don't want to put that on your shoulders. So maybe you're in a position where you could step in and be their savior, and they don't want that. They want to come in. They want to protect you from whatever they're releasing the binds. They're trying to protect you from that. They're healing chaos right now. There's some shit going down in their lives right now. It's chaotic for them. So this isn't just a little thing like, oh, I wish I had more money and then I would approach the flower for a relationship. It's not something like that. It's more destructive than that. It's chaos that's going on in their lives, and they're having to deal with that and protect you from it. The truth, they want to tell you the truth. This is really important. I'm getting this really clearly. They do want to tell you the truth, but right now they're protecting you from that. They will come in with the truth afterwards. You'll know in hindsight when they are ready to come to you, when they've done all of this stuff and they feel ready. They will come because that passion is there and they want to give this relationship a chance. So when they're ready, they're going to come in and they're going to tell you the truth of what was going on. You will know in the end, but they just don't want to do it until they've healed it, because they're reacting to it at the moment. They're reacting to what's going on, especially if they're wanting to get in a relationship with you. It must really suck what's going on with them, but they want to sort it out themselves. And isn't that what you want? Somebody who sorts their own shit out themselves, not someone for you to save, not for someone to like lean on you and get you to do everything. You want someone like this that's going to sort their shit out and then come to you. So wow, there you go, flowers. That resonates with you, then you want to book in for that deeper dive. I'm going to help you out with advice, guidance on this, why this situation came about. So there's a higher reason that this came about in the first place, that maybe it feels to me like you've come into their lives. You've come into each other's lives for a reason, maybe to blow this stuff up. Maybe they weren't focused on this stuff, on sorting this stuff out before, and you coming into the life made them realize, oh, I need to sort all of this chaos and heal this chaos in my life. I do feel like there's a healing thing in this. Anyway, if you want that information in the deeper dive, it's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars, I think. And I'll pop a link for that up there in the corner to book in for that. You can find the details of that in the description box as well. Oh, I should put it in the comments too. I'll put it in the comments too as well, that pinned comment at the top. If you want that deeper dive, it's a written reading to go with this, with some advice on where this is headed and why it happened in the first place. Why the situation happened in the first place, because there is a higher reason for it. So I'm hearing. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, click like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, so shell. If you chose the shell, then this one is for you. What a beautiful shell. This my new shell. Because I smashed the other one just a little bit. I smashed the other one just a little bit. Okay, so shells. And as usual, I'm going to go into what you think about your person at the moment, who you think they are, what you think is going on for them, and then what's actually going on for them, actually who they are. And so this could be someone you're in a conflict with, you know, it's whoever you were thinking of. Could be some kind of a breakup, but there's some kind of a conflict going on with you. And so as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive into this, so a written reading that goes with this. What I'm going to go into is why this situation happened in the first place, if it's a conflict or a breakup, like what's the higher reason for that, and also guidance for this relationship as well to take it forward, and the possible outcome of it as well, so where this relationship is headed. So if you want that, you will see links popping up toward the end of this reading for you as well. Check out the other ones as well if you're attracted to the flower or the crystal as well. And so let's get your cards out, shells, and I will see you on the other side of this. Okay, that's your cards out, shells. So let's get into this. This is interesting. Right, so starting up, how do you feel about them? What do you think is going on for them? Who do you think they are? So the Wheel of Fortune, like luck has turned in their favor, or you think this is a very lucky person. Lucky for you, maybe. It could feel like you've won the jackpot with this person. And yeah, you're feeling that they're very lucky. She's got the die around her neck there. It's like somebody came into your life. This person came into your life on a lucky streak, or you were lucky. There was some element of serendipity involved in the meeting between you guys. And you've seen them as this lucky person, this lucky omen for you. That's nice. Also, specifically materially. So you got the Ten of Materials here, like, this is my person. I'm so lucky to have met them. They're going to bring everything into my life. Like, this is a lucky person. Lucky for me. I hit the jackpot right here. It's something to do with your past, present, and future is the way that you're feeling like this. So this person is showing you aspects, maybe positive aspects of past relationships that you've had. They've got that going on. But they've also got like positive aspects of relationships that you haven't had too. It's showing you imagine a future with this person. You really do. You think that they're like, yeah, so lucky to have met them. I've hit the jackpot with this one. This is my person. This is the person that I want. There's an element here of wishful thinking, of not seeing the reality, because this is a very positive outlook on them. So this could be a very fresh relationship, and you know, when you're in that honeymoon phase and you can only see good things about them, you're not really seeing the reality of them. Well, let me bring you back down to earth here, because we've got the Ten of Wands here. This is an arduous journey, the end of an arduous journey, and yes, that might have made them into an amazing person because of this. You know, it's always through our challenges, isn't it, that we learn and we grow and become great people. Great people aren't made by having an easy life. They're made by having a hard life. And so they're at the end of this arduous journey, and they're not quite over it yet because they've got the Four of Emotions here. So they're still focused on what they've lacked. So you're seeing them as this, like, your dream come true kind of thing. They are still mopping up the emotions from this hard journey that they've had. So this is telling me that this person has still got some healing to do. They've got some kind of death to go through. They've still got things to let go of, this person. And it's probably just inner things. You know, if this person seems to have their life sorted out on the surface, yes, they have, because at the end of that journey, like, that journey is complete for them. But because this Four of Emotions and the Death card has come up, they've still got some mopping up of the emotions to do. I keep on getting that mopping up of the emotions. So you know how, say if you've had a breakup, or if you've just moved, or if you've had a significant loss or something like that, yes, you seem to have sorted everything out on the surface of it, but there's still that broken heart stuff going on inside. That's what's going on with them. They might be putting a smile on the face, and yes, they will have grown as a person because of everything they've been through, 100%. So you are seeing that clearly in them. Is, yes, I can see that this person would be your ideal person because of that, absolutely. But they do have some healing to do there. They do. Now, you're seeing them as this Page of Wands. So you're seeing them as this passionate person getting in touch with you, like really, really good energy here. You're seeing them as the Six of Inspiration too. So the starlight quality, you think they're amazing. You think this person is amazing. Inspired, following their life path. You're in that honeymoon phase with them for sure, Charles. You're thinking like, yeah, they're just amazing. They're just amazing. And why do you think that? Because psychic development. You're thinking that because you think, I'm an empath, so I know these things. Maybe you're getting readings about them and stuff like that. This is why you're like, wow, yes, they are the one for me. They are, like, they're just perfect. They're just perfect. And you think that you're psychically picking up on that. This person is actually more depth than that. So you're seeing them as the Page of Wands, which is kind of a naive, passionate kind of, hey baby kind of energy. But they're actually the King of Cups, so they've got a lot more depth to them. probably why you're attracted to them, but I think maybe you're not seeing this yet, or you're not really focused on this part of them yet. They've got a lot of depth to them, emotional depth to this person. King of Cups. Not necessarily the best communicator though of that. Maybe that's why you don't know this about them. The calm, quiet one, the one that has all of this richness within them, but they don't specifically let it out of their mouth. Let's put it that way. They're happy in their emotions, but not happy in their emotions, but they're emotional. They've got emotional depth to them, and maybe it is a water sign, but they're happy with that part of them, with that emotional part of them. It is the strength of theirs, this emotional depth, for sure. It's a strength of theirs. So they're actually deeper than you think they are, this person. They're more about love than you think, and more about emotions than you think they are. You think this passionate star. They're not. They're more like a person that would be in a relationship with you. I don't know. I get this feeling like you're seeing them as like this trophy husband or trophy wife. You're like, whoa, yay, I've hit the jackpot here. This person is amazing. And you're not seeing all of this depth behind them. They've been on this arduous journey, that they've still got some healing to do, that they've got this depth of emotion. This relationship is going to develop when you realize that, when you delve into that, because you're seeing them as more shallow than they actually are. They've got a lot of depth to them, and they could have portrayed that to you too. A lot of people do that, you know. You don't whip out your deepest parts of you when you first meet someone. This does feel like a very new relationship, this, just because of all that. I mean, that's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. The way that you're focusing on them at the moment is beautiful. It's nice. It's exciting, right? This is someone who is excited about this person, for sure. Got joy here as well. So the King of Cups, strength and joy. A joyful person, they are focused on their joy, for sure, and on the depth of that, on fulfillment, joy. This is quite a grounded person, probably a spiritual person as well, I would say. And yeah, maybe they just don't get that depth out. Maybe it's just, they don't wear that emotional depth on their sleeve. So you've got to wait a while. They've got to trust you before, and you've got to get to know them before they will show you that deeper side of themselves. I'm feeling here. You think that they think that you're their soulmate. You think that they think that, yeah. Or you're seeing them as your soulmate. I think that's what it is. You're seeing them as your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. How are they looking into this? Love yourself first. They know that they've got to love themselves first. They know that. And I don't know, I'm picking up from them, but they're kind of looking at you thinking that you need to love yourself first, that you need to do a little bit more on that. This is someone that's been through a lot. It is. And they've got some wisdom because of that. That's not emotional depth. I don't know, it seems like you're like surface level, going all in, saying, wow, you're amazing. And this person's looking around at you. Like, this person's my soulmate, they're amazing. They're all of this. And they're looking at you thinking, hang on a minute. They don't really know me yet, because they don't know all this depth and all of this stuff that I've been through and the healing that I'm doing at the moment. And they're looking at you thinking, this person needs to love themselves more, because they've learned that themselves, that they've got to love themselves more. And they think that about themselves too, that they've got to love themselves first, put themselves first. So the wishing that you would put yourself first. This reading isn't meant to be about you, but I'm just picking up from that they think that about you. It's like they want to dive into that richness of you. Fully could be your soulmate, but this is you thinking they are your soulmate because you're being a bit of a Pollyanna at the moment. You're only seeing the positive sides of them, and some of them you're even projecting. Psychic development, you're imagining it. Especially this, like this passionate star kind of thing. I mean, they're probably very flattered by that, but it's not the truth of them. That's not who they are. They're like this. They're more likely to be like the hermit, you know, a creative person, burying their emotions, that kind of thing. And you're thinking, wow, they're going to be so famous and out there. That's not this person. Yes, they're an amazing person, but they're just a person. The stuff that you're imagining about them, it's just your imagination. So they might be a little bit wary of you because of that, because of those rose-tinted glasses that you've got on. Because what happens when you put someone on a pedestal like that is it's a long way to fall. And when you start seeing who they truly are, not that they're bad at all, this is a great person, but when you're starting seeing the complexities of them, when maybe you see this four of emotions that they're in, the healing stuff that they're having to do still, you might want to throw them off that pedestal. But you created that pedestal in the first place, like they didn't. It was your imagination that you think is your psychic gifts. It was your imagination. So just be wary of that. Put them on that pedestal. This is funny. You see them as the animal. Either very connected, but I'm seeing it's like animalistic. You see them as very passionate. You're seeing them as the Page of Wands, right? And so the Page of Wands is like someone that's very lusty. You've got a creative imagination. I'm not saying that they're not lusty and all of that, and they don't have this aspect of them, but there's a richness to them that you're not seeing. You're seeing kind of surface level, because look, they're the nectar of the gods. Like, they have so much more to them. Maybe it's just because it's brand new and you're in that lusty energy about them. Okay, so you see them as releasing expectations. Only the highest possibilities come to me, whether I envision them or not. So you're seeing them as like this spiritual guru as well. You just think that they're perfect, right? That's very hard to live up to. Only the highest possibilities come to me, whether I envision them or not. You are just seeing them as perfect. And they are great. I mean, they are. They're actually cultivating courage. Of course, they know themselves, right? They know what's going on. They know that they've got healing stuff to do. They know that they're a deep person. They know that they need to find more courage in themselves. It says on the back of this, and in any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. So they know that they're having to develop their intuition and all things like that. They know their downfalls. They know what they need to work on. And they're doing that. And so you might be kind of unnerving to them, putting them on this pedestal like this, because this is a very real person, you know. I just don't think they're communicating it. But you might kind of be scaring them with your attitude toward them as if they're perfect. Maybe come back down to earth, Charles. Because it can be very dangerous doing this, you know, putting someone on a pedestal, thinking that they're perfect, and then the moment that you find out that they've got flaws, you throw them in the gutter. Next, I mean, you'll never find that perfect relationship, and if you keep on doing this instead of looking for a human being that is a mixture of all things, that has emotions, that has losses, that is healing themselves, that is having to work on themselves, having to develop that. They're not this instant star. You haven't just struck gold. You're not like the luckiest person in the world and you found a perfect person at all. You're kidding yourself. So just be wary of that. Of course, in the deeper dive, I'm going to go deeper into the guidance for this relationship to move forward, right? You're seeing them as like community and happiness. So you're seeing this person as amazing, like really someone that can provide you that happiness, not only the happiness, but community too. So providing you with a family, providing you with new friends, providing you so that kind of stuff. You're seeing them as that, and happiness, pure happiness. You're like, woo, I've struck gold. This is my dolphins. What is actually going on with them is this power thing. So they're kind of struggling with that at the moment, is getting this authentic power within themselves. They're cultivating courage too. This person has got a lot going on. I like this person. They're very real. They know where their downfalls are. They know what they need to work on. They've got a bit of power play going on at the moment. They want to raise their power. They want to empower themselves. They're having patience with that journey as well. This person is very real. I like them. It's like they're spiritual, they're emotional, they've gone through hard times, not kidding themselves that they're perfect, and they're not pretending to be perfect either. It's kind of interesting that you've seen them like that, because I don't feel that they're portraying that, although they do have a communication thing here. This person keeps themselves to themselves. Rather than having a communication problem, I think they just keep themselves to themselves. And as I said, their ego might be delighted that you've come in and just think that the bee's knees. But I think they've got this aspect to them that is very real, like a realist, you know? It could be someone more mature than you, or maybe in years, but definitely in life experience or outlook or kind of mindset, not being in that Pollyanna kind of mindset. You've got this focus of passion and stuff. They're not focused on that at all. I mean, that's going to be part of it for sure, but they're not focused on that. This isn't someone that's just like, she's hot, I want her, or he's hot. That's not him at all, or her. I'm saying him because of the King of Wands there, but yeah. They could be more mature in years than you, or more mature in experience than you. So this is someone that's been through that long, arduous journey. Let's come to the end of it, which is a good thing. So this could be very divine timing for you guys coming together. It feels like you're in relationship with this person rather than there being a breakup. So yeah, if that resonates with you, Charles, and you want that deeper dive, that's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, I think. I'll pop a link to that up there in the description box and in the comments as well. I'll pin that comment to the top with the timestamps in that there. I'm going to go into, why? Maybe a bit more into you and why you have this outlook on them, why you've come together, what the outcome, the possible outcome of this relationship will be, and more guidance about this relationship for you as well, how it can come together more, or how you can make it work, that kind of thing. We'll see what comes out in that read anyway. So there you go. If you like that reading, Charles, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How's it resonating with you? I love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.